Hey everybody, today I am going to be filming a video on the top 10 Netflix series that I have watched. Basically, if you don't know what Netflix is, it's a site that you pay monthly for. It's a monthly subscription where you can watch films and series and documentaries. I know that in different countries they have different things on there, but this is in the UK. So let's get into it. My number one would be Orange is the New Black. Orange is the New Black is a series that is released every June of every year. I think the last one is in 2020. I might be wrong, but I believe that's when it is. Basically, it's about a load of females in a prison. There's a lot of things that happen. There's fights, there's I don't know, it's I don't know how to explain it without watching it, but in my opinion it's a really good series. I can't remember how many hours of Orange is the New Black there are in total, but I know that it takes me about 2 or 3 days to watch a whole season. My next one is iZombie. iZombie is about a woman who is a nurse or a doctor. She goes to a party on a boat, and there's people taking drugs, and the people taking drugs end up going crazy and turning into zombies, and they bite and kill a lot of people on the boat. Now this woman who's a nurse gets bitten. She doesn't know about it. She wakes up on the beach in a body bag, but during the series she realizes that she can, if she eats someone's brain, she can remember parts of their life, like memories. So she uses it to work with the police. At first the police don't know that she can tell, but after a while she lets them know, and yeah, so they try and find a cure, but there's always something that goes wrong. The next series is Hannibal. Not a lot of people have heard about this one. It's not a very long series. I don't know how many seasons there are, but it's basically about these people who go and look at crimes and things, and that one of the detectives, who also I think teaches in a university, or he teaches a class, it turns out that he's the person committing the crimes, and he invites people over for dinner, and what they don't realise is that the food they're eating is actual human body parts. So yeah, it's not really that gruesome, but I found it a really good series. The next one is one that's on TV. It's called The Big Bang Theory. It's also on Netflix. Me and my partner enjoy this one. A lot of people already know what it is. It's 4 scientists. There's 4 scientists, and 2 of them live together and follow a room agreement. One of them, called Leonard, fights to be with this girl who lives opposite them. And then there's the others. They all go to university together. They all study different things, and it's just really funny. It's just something that you can have a laugh at watching. My next is Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time is, I'm currently rewatching it all at the minute. It's a long series, and it's basically about a little boy who leaves his town of Storybrooke to go find his birth mum, to tell her that she needs to come to Storybrooke because she's the saviour. He believes that everybody in his town is a Storybrooke character, and basically it's all the Disney films, like all the old-fashioned, like Peter Pan, Robin Hood, Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, and they're all combined into one, and it shows you their backstory of how they all met, how they got to where they are in that town, and when the mum gets to that town the time starts, Basically, before she got their time, they was reliving the same day over and over again. No one knew who they were. They all got given fake identity and everything. And then when she gets there, they all remember. So yeah, that's a really good series that I watch. The next one is Top Gear Specials. Now, I like Top Gear itself, but I especially enjoy the Top Gear Specials. I think you can have a laugh. It's something that I put on when I'm in bed, just to relax. Something that I can sleep to, because I've seen them all so many times, and they're just a great laugh, especially because of the challenges and things they have to do. And yeah, I just find it really interesting. I don't know how I got into it, really. I mean, I know my granddad used to watch it, so yeah, I watch the specials. I don't really watch normal Top Gear because I don't really find that as interesting, but I do like the specials. The next one is the 72 Dangerous Animals series. There's quite a few of them on Netflix, for each different like country and stuff. Same again, that's something that I watch when I'm in bed, when I'm going to sleep, because I've watched them before. And basically they just run through different animals in different countries. So say if it's Australia, they'll go through like the different spiders and things, all the dangerous like sharks and spiders and snakes and things to watch out for, and mosquitoes. And then they rank each episode they rank the 7 in what order they think, and then by the end of the season they have an overall ranking. The next one is Prison Break. I haven't watched Prison Break in so long, but it's about these brothers, and one of them is in prison, so the other one decides to do something to get himself into prison to try and break his brother out, because his brother was framed. And then so yeah, they try and break out of prison. They get certain people involved, and one of the brothers falls in love with the nurse, and then when they escape, they have loads of different challenges, as in like life challenges. They've got to try and outrun them. All the characters are all different. They've all got different personalities. At first they don't like each other when they're in prison, but then they all work together to get out. So yeah, and then there's Scorpion, which is a group of geniuses who work with the government to try and fix things. Well, not necessarily fix things, but try and sort things out. So like there's a plane who can't land because they've lost communication, so they use the team of Scorpion, of the geniuses. They use them to hack into computers and things to try and get the signal back, so that they can land the plane. They've got episodes that include rescuing a little boy who's been buried in a load of water in a cave or something, and then there's a boulder or something that's blocked him in, so they use Scorpion to get them out. They're all different, they've all got different skills. One of them falls in love, and it turns out that her little boy is also a genius, but she doesn't necessarily know it. So yeah, and then my last one is Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, again, I haven't seen in a long time, but it's about a teacher and his student who basically he teaches him, and then but this is after he's left school, so it turns out that he was stealing chemicals from the classroom and things, and they end up getting a caravan and making meth together to make money, and the teacher's family don't know about it. He's got a disabled son, and a baby on the way, and he just ends up being away from home a lot, but yeah, they end up making meth, and don't get caught. So that's another interesting one. So that's the top 10 Netflix series that I've watched. There are a few others that I have watched, but I wouldn't put them on the top 10. That's it for my top 10 favourite Netflix series. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!